Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're about to take on a very big nasty and his cronies. How many more of these do they have? He's going to get to shoot first, so he's going to kill somebody. He's going to totally rip us apart. He's going to go first, huh? Abelard's going to go after me. That's not good. It's not good at all. Alright, Abelard. And I didn't change this guy into the plasma gun. Oh, that was dumb. Aurora's going to go first. Alright, where are you, Idira? Idira, move you over here. I'm going to move over to this side. Idira's going to move here. I think we're going to put Abelard on this side by Pasqal. So I don't think I can touch that Chaos Space Marine. So I put him over here so that he can go deal with these guys. And I'll put Pasqal right here, and we'll put Abelard over here to deal with these guys to try and charge them. He'll go out there and try and get involved with those guys. Alright, probably the wrong thing to do. Where are you? Gento, you're too far away from command capabilities, so I need to keep you a little bit closer to a commander. Alright, here we go. Why did he? How many times does he get to shoot?
Another color has faded.
My God! She's completely taken down in one shot. Argenta doesn't stand a chance. You gotta move up here.
Move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, what? She can't shoot him. Why not? Oh my God. Why can't she shoot him? She can't shoot anything? Oh, I have to hit the gun. That's why she can't shoot him, because I didn't hit the gun. Shoot him.
Doubt is for the weak.
Very little damage. And she can't do anything else. Comes a whole bunch more of them. Alright, she's gonna come up to there. I don't know, can she get that on Pasqal? Get that on Pasqal. He's just gonna unleash his bolt cannon on him, or bolt gun. So he's done. She's gonna come up to here.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Another foe painted black.
It said that it was gonna get them too. Alright, I'm kind of stuck. My Deadeye shot won't do anything to him. Break their ranks. Let's see who's coming after me. Abelard. So you probably need a voice of command to make you better. Move up to
Don't
here.
let your guard down.
I can't hit him, huh? Well, I can shoot him. Alright, so I could Deadeye him. What can I do for 1 point? Jeez, oh Pete. I can do this for 1 point. What if I give this to Pasqal? Then I can only take a single shot. Let's give this to Pasqal.
Personally.
And you're just going to shoot downrange because then you're going to go into...
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
You missed every last one of them. What a... Jeez, oh Pete. Alright, you can't shoot worth a damn. I've only got a single shot. 95% chance to hit him for 4 to 7. 14 to 20. I can take out one of these guys. I don't think I have a decent shot there. It's only a 65 and I'd only get him halfway. Let's take out one of these guys. Alright, I'm done. Abelard. Can you charge it? That's the question. You can charge it. So first off. Make it your sworn enemy.
Indeed.
Then you're going to charge it with your weapon. Hit him for like next to no damage. And then you can hit him again. Next to no damage. Okay. I can't do anything because I lost Idira. He's going to kill somebody else now. Pasqal.
Running binaric override. My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running binary functions successfully terminated.
Okay, that's Pasqal. Now the Sharpshooter leader gets to take his shot. Okay, so we got him on that. Argenta. We can get you to move to here.
Rejoice in battle!
Can you get Furious Recital off?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Not enough, huh? Alright, well, if you shoot down this way, maybe you'll get the other guy too.
Faith without deeds is worthless. You, my Emperor!
So now I can have a run and gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
She gets off one shot from over here.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
She can actually double shot him here.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Oh, she just missed high momentum. Oh, okay.
High momentum.
Now we have high momentum. She can give someone extra full if during their turn there is no attack limit. Okay, so she can do that for Abelard and let him just bang on him?
In the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
Alright, you're going to do that. And then you're going to do this.
Victory is yours.
Geez, almost down to like the level of a
It will be done.
chaos
Victory
spawn.
strike.
And then I'm going to brace for impact, because that's 0 AP. Alright, that's Abelard's extra turn. And you, my dear, are going to Pasqal another turn? No. Argenta? Can't reach her. Maybe give me one? Give me another shot? Let me take a Deadeye shot.
Navigator, not a servitor.
I take a Deadeye shot on him. 95. What's my shot up on this guy? 68. I think I'll take the 95 first. I'm going to hit him with 95.
I'll make it happen.
It's only 9 damage, but it's 9 damage. 9 damage is 9 damage. Cassia. Can you set him on fire? Somehow? If you were to go there and you used your eye, you wouldn't hit anybody but him. 13 to 16.
Emperor,
Let's do that.
Give me strength.
Of course, he's making his saving throws for... Yeah, he's going to resist that stuff because he's got a ridiculously good resistance. Okay, you're done. My go. Give Abelard another turn.
I won't compromise my principles.
Oh, I can't do that, huh? Not that, this one.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Too far. Okay, so I have to move up. Alright, I have to move to like here. And then I'm only going to take a single shot at that
I'll
sniper.
see to it personally. It's as good as done.
All I can do is this. Oh no, I can do this. And take a swing at him.
I will do my duty.
Got him down to 83 before he kills me. I've got 2 movement points, huh? Go ahead, take your shot at me. Well, it takes 4 movement points to get away from him, huh? Alright, I can't do anything. And I've got a single sniper shot. I'm just going to take it up on this guy. Not a very good shot, but need to get started on him. And I missed him. Okay. I'm done. Abelard. So you've got a sworn enemy him. No, you can't slash through him. So I guess you got to do endure. Now you could just flame him. 6 to 9 damage. But I think you do more damage with this. 8 to 12. Did 11. Still has 72, and now he's going to beat the crap out of us. Pasqal, you're going to do this.
Request approved.
Then you're going to undo this.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Explorators know one route forward.
You can power axe him. Okay, before you do that, this costs 1 AP to machine him. Could do this, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hit him with this. Did 21.
Your life is a negligible variable.
It's 51. Now the sniper, and then he goes. He gonna kill somebody. Oh, I didn't get to swing at him. Why didn't I get opportunity attacks? Oh, for the love of God! What the hell is this?
Yet iron knows no pain.
Where did he come from? Where the hell did he come from? For the love of God! They just ran right by me. This is ridiculous. I don't think I can win this. I think I lose.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
She can't do anything else.
Battlefields are always
Yeah.
Me? Where did I embrace Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Victory is imminent.
No, it's not. We can't catch this guy. He's blowing up shuttles. Cassia, you're done. My turn. I've got to move up to here.
Let's make some opportunities.
Magenta. You need to turn around and shoot this blighter. It's got 41 left.
Who, if not me?
29 left. Abelard, you can't charge him. Can you? You can charge him. Okay, so before you charge, you have to spend 1 to do this.
It will be done.
And then you've got to charge him.
At your beck and call.
And then you've got to hit him again.
High momentum.
Then you get high momentum. So you get to do this. And you're going to move up to this one.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
You're going to whack him.
It will be done. One fewer target.
And you're going to run up here. And put on your endure.
At your beck and call.
Pasqal. All you can really do is like you move to here? You can only move to here. So you'll move to here. You only got two bullets left. Just shoot him once.
Request approved.
And then reload.
Running binaric override.
You're done.
Integrity failure detected.
Magenta. You can revel in slaughter. Makes 1 AP. You can run up to... Well, run as far as you can.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Maybe a shot will hit him.
Without
Doubt it.
aids is worthless.
Nope, he's too far up there. Cassia.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Put that on Pasqal. And then give Argenta
If
some
I
more
may.
points so that she can reload.
I'll do it.
And take a single shot at that guy.
Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Alright. And you're done. I need to go back here to her. Where are you, Idira? Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I'm so stupid. Alright. Deadeye shot. I don't have I'm not a medic yet. Missed him again. Alright, I'm done. Abelard, all you can do is just run this way.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Do your
Indeed.
endure. Pasqal, all you can do is run up here.
My competencies are not that universal. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Oh, I finally did some damage to him.
Loss in our ranks.
Guided by faith. That is not the Emperor's will. This is unacceptable.
What, is he dead? Why can't I heal him?
I will not. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
I'll store it. Inevitable.
So are they dead? Gem of Dark Vitality, a heavy bolter, and a life-draining sword. Has to be heretical. Okay, well, we'll take all that for now. Something over here, there's something up there. Okay, there's still something over here. Where are you, Cassia? Damn it! Oh, Sergeant Malgar died. Couldn't save him. Okay, too bad. Couldn't save anybody. Rebel sniper rifle. That's actually a pretty good sniper rifle. Give that to Idira.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
To the void ship bridge. To the void ship bridge. So either one, huh? What's the difference? I don't know. But to my void ship bridge we go. And we're right at a 30-minute break, so we'll get onto the bridge and we'll do whatever this... There's going to be some cutscenes here, I think. Where we have to, like, leave the system or something. Wow. Well, that was scary. Do I have to hit the any key, or are you just going to take me there? I'm on the bridge. Here I come with my silly helmet on. Boxmaster Vigis, thanks be to the Emperor you are alive, your lordship. We are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may have. What's the current situation on board? What happened to the system's sun? Alright, what happened to the sun? Well, Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun, black creations of inhuman make, amalgams of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star, and then, my apologies, but I struggled to find words that could describe that terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void. Koronus closes his eyes and grimaces. Drukhari. See, Albert's expression changes, for shadow has suddenly fallen over him. He rubs his temple wearily, as if we did not have enough troubles on our hands already. The Xenos? Enemies of humanity? Well, it succeeded, so... Care to elaborate on it? A breed of the Eldari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of their ships matches the description provided by the Boxmaster. Like all Xenos and Drukhari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect. And many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of a sun is one example of what they are capable of. Are Xenos in league with Aurora's cultists? We can rule out that possibility. The Drukhari would never ally themselves with the archenemy's worshippers. If I had to name one thing that humanity and these Xenos have in common, it would be a shared loathing of warp corruption. Okay. The situation calls for immediate action, Dren608. We can continue separately if you so wish, but right now, gestures at the deck teeming with tumultuous sections, I believe you should assume command. What is the current situation on board? Navigator Sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engine seers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. Pasqal's voice buzzes anxiously from his box. It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnissiah grants me comprehension, I will use the machine spirit of this vessel. Okay. What is happening on the planet now? Our Algo operators are reporting numerous uprisings and other manifestations of the archenemy's powers at various locations on the planet. Based on the fragments of communications picked up by our box operators, there is practically no resistance being offered by the governor's forces. Millions of people are converting to the blasphemous Final Dawn cult en masse and assembling in prayer circles. Do we have any hope of taking the planet? I fear that Rykad is lost. The situation is turning by the minute. We must leave the system as soon as possible. However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. Besides the small number of our own shuttles, we also have the shuttles salvaged from the starport. We must save as many as we can. This has happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and depredation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world through the power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and her followers up to the sky, away from the corruption and death. We must do as she did, direct all our efforts to saving those people who at this moment took the heavens in hope of salvation. The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the Holy Relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the electro priests who guard and tend it. Oh God, I have to make a decision. Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Rykad man-hours. The Von Valesi's dynasty cannot be allowed to perish, and so lamentable though it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. Heinrich's eyes, like two deep dark pools, are resolutely fixed on you. The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge toward death, the finale of the cult of the final dawn's plans. I once witnessed a simpler event, a world that had surrendered to the servants of the archenemy and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving over their souls to chaos, a sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope of stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombing of the Electro Priest's monastery. If we blow up the reactor, a thermonuclear reaction will follow, the world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death, and we will save Rykad, Minoris, from becoming an outpost of the archenemy. And I'm going to have to make a decision. Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it even from orbit, as do I see the Torn is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows ever more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents. I am with the lady on this. Enough talking, we need to get out of here while we still can. Something lurking in the depths of your conscience bristles at the passing thought of saving people. The spike of horror you feel takes your breath away. It is as if you are planning to steal the prey of a mighty predator. The planet is already wrapped in a thread stretched out from the warp. It deserves to have a new master. Why can we not try to evacuate at least some of the people? For the simple reason that the transformation process will soon become irreversible and our sole weapon against it useless. The energy released by the bombardment could stoke the warp energies. I have never witnessed the aftermath of bombing a demon world before. There's enough evidence of such attempts for me to say with confidence that you do not want to see it. Which of the planets? No, was you rescued at the Starlight have given the coordinates of shelters where we can find surviving aristocrats and their families. To Sergeant Minoris' troops, they will help to control the crowds of frightened commoners and prevent the shuttles from being overloaded. Thanks to you, we have salvaged many shuttles from the starport that we can now use. Oh dear. This is one of those places where not yet converted to the cult of the final dawn. Nobles deserve to be saved above all others. No. Fusion reactor must be saved. I'm going to make somebody mad no matter what I do. No matter what I do, I'm going to make somebody mad. I think this is the way my character would go. To get all the commoners. Any caused by loading transporting the ship will cost us precious time. You do not receive yourself, you indulge your vanity. You will doom billions to eternal torment at the hands of the archenemy. Do not forget yourself, interrogator. One more objection from you and I shall forget all about the need to deliver you to Footfall alive. I must do as I see fit. Perhaps I am acting foolishly in the Inquisition eyes, but that is my decision to make. That is my decision to make. Whatever you detect a flicker of something beneath under his sanguine mask. Anger? Bitterness? Maybe it does not seep into his dispassionate voice. In that case, I consider it necessary to point out that the mark of the archenemy could infiltrate the ship, along with any rescued people. Keep that in mind for the future. Yes, I know. Consider it done. It is likely our shuttles will have capacity to evacuate more people. Then let's... There's nothing else to save on this planet. So listen to me, Rogue Trader, we'll have to pay for this mistake. Vision of evil, technomat's prayers mixed together in senseless cacophony while servitors work hastily to remove a hardened crust of sacred engines from the warp engine's components. In the middle of all this tumult stands Pasqal with a data slate attached to his clutched in his hands, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of activity around him. What's going on? The Warp Sexton is not responding to commands. The ship's spirit is rejecting our prayers in anger. I am currently calculating a plea that might appease the noble spirit. Crew, heed the word of Major Sedgman and Pasqal. I kindly request that you take charge of this mess. Thank you, Lordships. You are right. Pasqal's voice changes when he addresses the crew. He now speaks with authority and resolve. Tech comrades, heed my instruction. Mayhem immediately subsides and the crew actions fall into some external logic. The Homicide servants start working in sync, and the Benheric clamor becomes a symphony of reports which Magos coordinates like a skillful conductor. Do not act like a spineless greenhorn in front of me ever again. A rebellious lump of metal, take us out of here. Admiral Day done. The Omnissiah guides me. Yeah. Where's the tech priest surrounding the cogitator? I'm almost drown out the sounds of the bustling bridge behind you. Pasqal, poring intently over the data slate in his hands, extends a mechanodrite toward you. Please take your place at the cogitator, Lord Captain. Explain what we are doing. I studied the data and discovered a machine node that was damaged as a result of the heretic sabotage. Functioning of the warp sextant was tampered with, and the ship's spirit, aggrieved by this violation of the right of operation, is now rejecting its calculations. I sought a way to rectify this error and have concluded that your participation is necessary to do so. The cogitator systems as Temple of the Omnissiah are subordinate to the shell, whose repository serves the machine we see before us. A machine created for your predecessor and one that uses the biological signatures of dynastic blood in its computations. The spirit should recognize the ship's master and submit to his will. Should. The final word, slight tremor in his synthesized voice. That sounded less than reassuring. Lord Captain, comes a crackle from Pasqal's part beleaguered sigh as part interference. I am still poorly acquainted with this void ship. The acolytes here have adopted their own customs for conversing with the machine spirits. They do not know me, and they express themselves in little-known dialect of Technolingua. Collection of dialects used by Adeptus Mechanicus and its text priest can be used as spoken language with audio bursts, or as machine code with electrical symbols. I will trust in the Omnissiah that my analysis of the data was correct. It means that we have a chance of appeasing the ship's strength. Go do my thing. The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits on the green background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm simmers in the depths of your mind. The typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnissiah's creation. Among the numerous controls you see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle, the same as the gate warrant chamber. Pasqal's voice becomes imbued with imperious force. Servants of the machine god, heed my command. Alkalites, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit propitiation. Senior Technomancer, recite the prayer to generate a current data report. Operations will be marked with campanological protocol. Omnissiah, rejoice. I must inform you that for the purposes of safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating of its data smith blessings are required. If this is not done, then at launch the volume of aggregate calculations could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must omit this procedure. Looks down at the data slate in his hands. Minor deviation from the right of operation for the sake of appeasing the spirit. What must I do? Place your hand inside the throat of the cogitator guarding the cyber gargoyle, which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from your veins will serve as a key to the data core where the machine spirit dwells. To it, we will offer our prayers so that we may bypass the protective protocol for defective connections and launch the warp sextant. The laws of the Omnissiah know no exceptions, and so in this ritual I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in whose abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, and we may receive his blessing. I'm just going to do it. Metal jaws clamp down on your hand, breaking your delicate corporeal sheath, then releasing warm liquid to the skull. At the same moment, the image on the vid screen before you changes. Connecting 000.1, 000.2, 000.3. Suck.ses reg.789.0344 act.ses.init ID 8627. I guess that's my number. Nam os operate response act. What does it all mean? Cognitive servant whose bronze skeleton is built into the cogitator housing. Shuttles screeches, hull rotates towards you and then stops in that position. Benevolent code, a voice receptor. Pasqal emits a squeak of binary signals and then is silent for several seconds. I hypothesize that the defect is located in the analyzer block. I register a reaction to the signal, but no processed response. A temporary override is permissible. Intently studies the vid screen. The shell was created on a forge world unknown to me, initiating standard replication of the machine spirit. He's over the adjacent instrument panel and sets his hands on the controls. At the same time, a quiet stream of machine code begins pouring forth from his box. What should I do now? Lord Captain, I now ask you to address the machine spirit. Speak the following command. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine. Voice reflector will receive and local entry without that your sanction. The machine spirit will not accept the data from the warp sector. Okay. I did it. Are we done? When the cogitator's vid screen turns red, Pasqal sees this and raises his hand, signaling to the rest of Tech Priest, and then withdraws a connector from his sleeve and connects it to the machine. Servants of the Omnissiah, make now the offering of cleansed data crypts to the machine spirit so that it may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls. Weak solemnity, the acolytes offer up cleansed data crypts to the warp engine one after another, repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contacts with sacred unguents, Pasqal inserts them in the cogitator slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy sensors, foul-smelling clouds of smoke, and from the loss of blood that your cyber Gygo continues to drink from you, and the world swims before your eyes. Let the mechanism awaken and renew purity. Pasqal enters a sequence of commands and raises his head, watching the vid screen. Suddenly he stops dead. No! His fingers fly over the command runes, entering command after command. His clicking their pincers, pulling at one lever after another. The vid screens fill with strings of symbols, completely incomprehensible to you, but clearly conveying something to Magos. Everything all right? One of the data crypts mounted on the cogitator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into flame and gives off foul smoking smoke. Around you, the Omnissiah servants break off from their prayers, and someone bursts into frantic pleading. The Morphily grates out. The mass of errors in the warp sexton's calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with the motive force. We are trapped. A moment later, the Magos continued uncertainty. Perhaps an alternative rising protocol or an emergency launch of the auxiliary coils. Tech Priest bends over the cogitator, but something in his poised movements reveals his desperation. While the other vid screens are filled with more and more strings of symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks and static image changes. Too engrossed in his ritual to notice. Read the information. Input, pack.com, response query. Query what query? Servant creaks quietly in his joints, a sound that is drowned out by the mechanics and tapping of command runes. Input prop ping. Express injury rescue query. Yes, Machine Spirit, rescue us. Machine Spirit, this is Lord Captain of this vessel. Obey me and start the warp engine. Oh, hallowed Machine Spirit, in the name of the Omnissiah, the Emperor, reveal us your power and guard us against our doom. Useless pile of scrap. The Rogue Trader commands you, rid us of your malady and submit to my will. It's got to be this one or this one. Rescue? Yes, Machine Spirit, rescue. In the name of the Omnissiah and the Emperor, reveal unto us your power and guard us against our doom. With the triumphant sounds of an inherent hymn, goes unsensitized as he sees the vid screens begin to stabilize one after the other, strings frantically galloping across the green background are replaced with stable images of regularly updating with status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red. Crackles in shock, but his report is as clipped and cynical. Registering warp sexton activated. Registering data stream stabilizing. Registering 0 data arrows found. Reporting the warp engine is ready for translation. After a pause, I am also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and in the defiance of deactivation. Mr. Helmsman Raver. Lord Captain, Raver here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier. I've just received confirmation from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and roaring to go. Raring to go. We're ready to begin translation of the warp, your lordship. What just happened? A hypothesis that the ship's spirit heard our prayers and intervened and summoned the power of the Omnissiah to do something beyond all human comprehension. Caesar knows the power of your faith, Pasqal. He would not have worked this miracle otherwise. I hope he will grant me a revelation that will allow me to comprehend the nature of this miracle. Alright, what I saw in the strain looks strange. A non-standard output of information lost in the data core. Servers used as data conduits are not always fully lobotomized. Fragments of their thoughts can appear even in pure code. Alright, translation to warp. Waiting for you to ascend to the captain's throat. Lord Captain, may the Emperor protect us. Is that going to put me in my chair? Okay. Is that it? Am I done?
Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void ships plunged deeper into the Koronus Expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
So was that like chapter 1? Maybe? You completed chapter 1. Okay, so that was chapter 1. And they come down here with more stuff. Man, this is taking forever. This is taking us 23 minutes since we got done with that. I should have stopped and had this all be a separate issue. Bucksmaster Vigis, Lord Captain, allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Orsilio informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Furibunda system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are awaiting your permission to begin the process. The Furibunda system is home to Footfall, the only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Koronus Expanse. The tech priests are begging to have mercy on the machine worn down by warp and to allow the servants of the Omnicide to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds in the dock. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate. Dargonos, Janus, and Kayava Gamma. Kayava Gamma? Mr. Zachary Weiss has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Imperium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible. Genta Footfall, the place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well. I will be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall, Dren608 Trader. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. Your Lordship, young Ivan Winterscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Yvain swears he will not forget his debt to you. I hereby inform the rogue trader that during a comprehensive system inspection rite, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Unit Dren608 Trader von Valancius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator provided that he possesses the decryption key. You detect a hint of something resembling curiosity in Pasqal's mechanical voice. Alright, I'm going to stop here. I got to go through a whole bunch of talking here. If you like what you see so far, hit the thumbs up button. You really like to see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified and upload videos in our scheduled streams. And I'll come back after I have a drink of water and wet my throat up a bit. And we'll go through all of this talking stuff that we got to do, because I'm already going up on an hour. Alright. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.